Hi, I'm Naomi.
I'm Katie.
And welcome to Latis TV Gaming News, bringing you all the game news straight from South Korea.
Things are moving fast over at Nexon. Despite being first announced just last month, they have already dropped a closed beta teaser for the upcoming mobile RPG, Spiritwish. This is the first title developed by Nexon's in-house development team, Neon Studio, which was first established back in 2013. Neon first started recruiting testers for Spiritwish in April and announced earlier this week that they had begun closing beta testing, concluding next Monday on the 8th. To incentivize their testers, Nexon is offering Nintendo Switches as prizes to the highest level teams during the test period. Spiritwish includes well-trodden RPG features like PvE and PvP elements, with 3 character party strategic battles and a classic fantasy-esque flair in its aesthetics. Stay tuned for further news regarding release dates and potential global launches.
After arriving in the Korean version this summer, it looks like the Orc race is finally ready to make its debut on the Western servers of Lineage II Revolution. Netmarble dropped a trailer for the debut of the Orc race, which is finally becoming available to Western players. The announcement was made at their first Revolution Player Summit held in Los Angeles. The Orcs will be part of an upcoming Dawn of Destruction update, which also promises a new region called Evento, a Tower of Insolence expansion, a level cap increase, cross-server dungeon matchmaking, and a brand new server. Netmarble also stated they are preparing new 1v1 PvP content in Magnaden and Clan Hall. The Dawn of Destruction update goes live this October.
And it's more good news for the Lineage IP, as recent Lineage M updates saw it beat out Pearl Abyss juggernaut Black Desert Mobile on the Korean App Store charts. The highly anticipated latest update, The Last of Art, launched on Korean servers on September 28 and brought a brand new warrior class to the Lineage M. It looks like the hype for the episode translated to downloads, as the game snatched the first place spot in the Apple App Store sales chart away from previous long-running champion Black Desert Mobile. It looks like the update also had a trickle-down effect throughout the IP, as Lineage II Revolution also climbed the charts, coming in at number 2 and knocking Black Desert down to 3rd place.
Bad news if you've been waiting for the Ascent Infinite Realm beta. Despite being scheduled for 2008, the developers have announced that it has been postponed. Ascent Infinite Realm was first announced to be in development at Bluehole in 2017, with beta tests for the steampunk MMO scheduled for sometime this year. It looks like fans will have to keep waiting, as developers recently announced that this beta has been delayed due to significant changes in the game's internal build over the past few months. A member of community management posted to the official Ascent Infinite Realm forum stating, "We are fully aware that many of you are very eager to get a first-hand glimpse on AIR, and we would like to apologise for keeping you waiting. It will unfortunately still take a while until we have a proper beta version ready for testing." They did, however, post some new screenshots to tide fans over until the conspicuously absent specific delayed beta date. We'll be sure to keep you updated regarding when exactly in the wide window of 2019 you can expect to finally get your hands on this one.
And if you're looking for some light reading, then Blizzard has just published a profile on Korean artist and illustrator Kkuem Ji-yoon, who worked on Overwatch's recent Diva Nano Cola challenge. Kkuem's adorable illustrations were featured as part of the limited time cosmetic items available for download during the challenge. The profile sheds light on Kkuem's history with Blizzard, which you may be surprised to learn began way back in 2016, when she first designed Diva emojis for Kakao Talk. It also goes into Kkuem's other works, as well as her life as an illustrator and gamer. You can find a profile on the official Play Overwatch site, as well as a link in the description below.
It may have been vacation season over here in Korea, but it seems that nobody bothered to tell that to any of the orgs apparently, as it seems that almost every announcement possible has been made since our last update. We're talking new players, new staff, and even new teams. All of it. And all of it went down within the last week or so this is going to be a long one. I advise you get comfortable. Everyone's been patiently waiting to hear the fate of our favourite pink-sweatered contenders team Runaway, and whether they made it to the league. There's been rumours abound, but thankfully we got our first piece of official news regarding the fate of Runaway in Season 3. GM Flowervin held an announcement stream in which she revealed that she and Runner will be continuing with Runaway in Contenders Season 3. While she stated that she could only comment on the future of the org, not individual players, she did also announce they have opened up recruitment for both players and coaching staff, inferring that at least some of the current roster has indeed been picked up by the league. She also addressed rumours that she and Runner were going to the league, as she said that whilst offers have been made, they decided to stay and see another season with Runaway. Flowervin went on to talk more about Runaway's journey from Season 2 to where they are now, so for translation, be sure to check out the full thread translated by Gatamchin. We've put a link in the description below. What exactly has been going on with X6 has been a mystery to most of us, and whilst our last official tweet stated this is not the end of X6, just a short break, short may not have been the adjective to go with, as X6 is now officially out of Contenders Korea Season 3. Everyone knows that the roster and some coaches have all but confirmed to be picked up by Chinese expansion teams for the league, but there was some question as to whether X6 would continue on as a Tier 2 org like Runaway. However, it was announced last week that X6 has officially transferred their Season 3 regular season spot to Eclipse Media. Eclipse has been openly recruiting for players since September, so be sure to stay tuned for any roster updates. And Eclipse isn't the only new addition we'll be seeing in the upcoming season, as WGS H2 and Armament have merged to form a new team, WGS Armament. It's lucky news, I suppose, for Armament, who missed out on qualifying for Season 3 through the Open Division thanks to Monka S. They'll now be taking part in the Season 3 trials in WGS's relegation spot from Contender 2's regular season. What state the combined roster is currently in is unknown, as WGS Armament's coach posted an open recruitment notice on Inven, but we do know that they will be hitting trials without DPS player Arrow, who took to Twitter to announce he is leaving the org for personal reasons. After a thwarted attempt at a domestic partnership with WGS, it looks like O2 Ardian has cast their sights overseas and began an international partnership with Japanese team Akihabara and Count. O2 announced on Twitter that their new strategic partnership will help them share coaching and management ideas, as well as put on showcase and event matches between the players. As far as I'm aware, this is the first time a business partnership between two overseas teams has been established, so it'll be interesting to see how this unfolds exactly, and whether Blizzard deems this more palatable than domestic partnerships. Time will tell. BM Hawk player Disme took to Twitter to announce that he will be managing a new team aiming for trials and contenders. Whilst it was posted under the Team BM logo, he did state that it would be run independently from BM Hawk and that a training camp is scheduled once the roster has been finalised. And of course, what's a week without a new announcement from the revolving door that is the Foxes roster? Last week they were letting people go, and now they're announcing a new addition. Former Freesha Gaming player Kiero has joined the Foxes lineup as an off-tank and will likely play in the upcoming trials. Beside who is impossible to tell, because there's a good chance Foxes will go through a whole new roster by that point, but hey, for now, welcome Kiero. And rumours have been spreading that half of the Seven roster has joined X6 over in the league, and whilst there's yet to be any confirmation from Seven's side, they have started recruitment for some new players. Seven announced on Twitter that they are looking to recruit a new DPS player for Contenders Season 3. Does that mean either Bazi or Adara is gone? Hopefully some confirmation will come through soon. The state of metagaming remains a mystery after Athena dropped out of the Open Division and their coach Avala went to Washington DC, and it looks like they're down another as it was announced that Rainforest has left Meta Athena. But things clearly aren't over for metagaming yet, as they also announced that they're recruiting a new sub-coach and a main healer going forward for Season 3. Still no word on that speculated Athena-Bellum merge just yet. Things are looking up for Open Division champs and graphic design gods Go and Water S, as they are currently looking to expand their team with both new players and a sub-coach for the upcoming season. As they only had 7 players for the Open Division, it's understandable that they're looking to bolster out their roster with some subs before they head to trials against the more established teams. It's also been revealed that whilst they are currently an amateur team, sponsorship has been promised should they reach the regular season. As my favourite underdogs this season, I have my fingers crossed for them. Good luck, boys. And in some good news to finish off this long update, former free agent healer Luna has been signed to NA Open Division team Sky Foxes. In a sea of free agents, Luna has had a lot of prominence due to his part in a series of very unfortunate events. He was the former main healer for LW Blue, unceremoniously dumped by ex-manager Jitset too late for another Apex team to sign him, and just before LW was picked up as NYXL for the league, leaving him without pay and without both a league or an Apex team, thanks to some serious management mishaps and incompetence. Luna now plays in Sky Foxes alongside former Boston Uprising healer Snow. It's good to see him back on the path to pro, and may the odds be ever in your favour, Luna.
If you are a fan of League of Legends, then it's time to get your wallets ready and your schedules cleared. Ticket reservation dates have just gone live for the 2018 League of Legends World Championship Finals. Play-in and group stage tickets have been available since August. But as of last week, the tickets for the finals are now all officially available for reservation online. While the quarterfinals are being held in Bexco Auditorium in Busan on October 20th to 21st, The semifinals will be held in Gwangju Women's University Gymnasium for the 27th to the 28th. The main event, the grand finals, will take place November 3rd at the Incheon Munhak Stadium. Tickets range from 18,000 won to 60,000 won and can be purchased in English through the Global Interpark site. You can find the link to the ticket page in the description below.
Sorry for all the delays due to the Korean holidays, but we're back on schedule now.
And if you were lucky enough to enjoy some vacation time last week, let us know what you've been playing in the comments below, and also let us know if you were lucky enough to head to the Kingdom Hearts concert last weekend.
That's it for today, and see you guys next week. Bye bye.
Bye bye.